Ho ho ho! Welcome back to this Christmas season. Just like some of you, some of these movies are gonna be naughty and some of these movies are gonna be nice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy these movies.
Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Views and I watched Santa Claus, the movie. Not the Santa Claus, no, this is Santa Claus, the movie, or just Santa Claus. With the tagline, you better watch out, this year he really is coming to town. None really is, no, caps lock. Yeah, this was maybe a bit of a kind of a origin story of Santa Claus, yeah. And the reindeer, kind of. Yeah. Let's just start with the movie, shall we? It's snowing and we see a farmer's house. That's kind of what it looked like to me. Snow everywhere, you know, trees behind it, snow trees. And we hear a lady narrate. You know, usually when we have a narrator, it's a guy. But this time it's a woman. No, no, also good, yeah. The camera's zooming in on the house. We're getting closer. Next shot, we're a bit closer. You know, and still zooming in. Next shot, we're even closer. And we're zooming in into a window. Inside we see a burning candle, and the camera goes to the left, and we see two girls with a lamb. What are they doing with a lamb? And I don't mean a piece of lamb, you know, a dead lamb. No, I mean a lamb. Living lamb. What the fuck do they need with a lamb? But the camera goes on, you know, further to the left, and we see a boy standing. It goes you know, diagonally up to the left, and we see three people sitting: a boy, a girl, and another boy. And then we see the narrator. We see the woman sitting. It is a bit of an older woman. She is, you know, telling a story, well, you know, around the candlelight, and we see, you know, other kids sitting and a kid in front of her, and she's, I think, telling the story about Santa Claus. But we're gonna leave that because if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed this movie. Yeah. It was a bit about a guy that was lost in a snowstorm and then somehow ended up at the North Pole. And now he is immortal and he is Santa Claus. But, you know, it's kind of a curse if you ask me, you know, because unwillingly you become immortal, but, you know, and now you have to live on the North Pole and bring, you know, presents to every kid. You know, it's not that you said, oh yeah, you know, they ask you first. No, it's just for, yes, now you're Santa Claus. You know. No, he doesn't care because he likes it. The kids, you know, write Christmas letters, you know, obviously to Santa Claus, and when they have written the letters and go to sleep, the letters, they start to fly out of the chimneys and all the way to the North Pole. so magic letters. There's also a competition from who is going to be Santa's assistant. And it's a competition between two elves. And eventually one of the two won. But then some things went wrong with his toys. And then the other one won by default. And the first one left the North Pole. Not because he was sent away or something. No, he just left on its own. The acting of the kid, Joe, could have been a bit better. It was just not there. But it's a kid, so it's passable. But still, it could have been just slightly better. And don't leave Joe in the house of shit. Not in the house of shit, but there was Joe is poor, lives on the streets as far as I know. It's a kid, Joe's a kid, and he always sees a girl in the window, Caroline or something like that. And he then met Santa, and he went with Santa, and he went into the girl's house, through the chimney, because it was a day with Santa, and Santa left him behind. So, okay, you stay here, and I'll go further with the present or whatever, Why? I get it, it's nice and all, but if the homeowner comes downstairs and suddenly sees Joe there, and she was not that nice, and apparently his step uncle is also not that nice. I don't think that was ever, Joe, come sit at our table, eat our food. No, I don't think so. Seeing how the aunt acted, I don't think they're that nice, so I don't think that would fly, really. Overall, the movie was alright. I like the Santa Claus. I like that one more. It's right there. I have it right there. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. The one with Tim Allen. That's that guy. I love that movie. And I have it, like I said, right there, laying there on DVD. But that's not this movie. This movie gets a high 3, low 4. It was alright. It was not the best Christmas movie, not the worst Christmas movie, but it was alright. Go watch the movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend a good Santa Claus related movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, or just a Christmas movie. Subscribe to the channel. Come check out my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food strings every week, also time hot sauce and alcohol. Or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.